Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is your automatic drawing. This is timeless, so whenever you do see it, or if you resonate with a title, you don't have to have a Sagittarius placement to resonate with this reading if Spirit brought you here. Now, this reading may or may not resonate. This is very intuitive. It's not going to be, I will be using tarot cards, but let me explain what automatic drawing is. It's a form of ink scrying. So for me, what I do, I close my eyes and I draw. So it's definitely not a piece of artwork here. I'm not. I see images and I also hear, so I write everything down. I actually did this about 3 or 4 days ago. So let's get into it. And so if you're familiar with automatic writing, it's very similar, but it's more of a scrying method. So let's get into the reading. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. Okay, so when I closed my eyes, I immediately saw a tunnel, which appeared to be like Earth. And we were going down, and it appeared to be like circles. Spirit was showing me like a tunnel being dug, and we were going down, down, down. And each layer, it was like there was these triangles of light. So it made me feel like there was a purpose. There were like marker points that Spirit was guiding you through a process here. So, and then this was like the shortest automatic drawing that I've done recently. So that kind of surprised me, but then I heard void. And during the reading or the drawing, I felt the need to stop. So it was like this break, this pause. Maybe there's been stagnation. There's been something on hold because there's been something that you've been needing to see. And I feel like if that clarity hasn't come yet, it's on its way. But in order to receive this clarity, Sagittarius, you have to slow down. So I got the word void. Another thing that came through is that there is a path that's opening up for you. And don't worry, you're not going to miss this path. It's going to be very obvious to you. Okay? I got the word unknown. Where you're at right now, you have more options than what you realize. So essentially, they were showing me the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like there's an imbalance, and this could be like an internal struggle here, that it's a time of you opening up your energy again. And this could be very subconscious. And it has something to do with other people, other things that you've been through, repressed trauma. There's something here about the past and needing to reconcile anything that's lingering in your energy. So I got like cleansing, using water to cleanse your energy, hydration, or going near water, salt baths, water rituals. That actually, for you guys, I feel like it's because of energy cords that are still attached to you, or energy or projections. There's something about cleansing your energy. A lot of you are also have spiritual gifts, particularly clairaudient. So this is about hearing. You hear messages, and so I feel like there's a lot of divine assistance that you've been receiving. Maybe you're getting a lot of synchronicities. This path, this opportunity that's coming in is going to have a lot of money attached to it. It's waiting to be found. And it has something to do with your personal power. Whether that's confidence. Because Sagittarius, I know that you're a confident person. But there's been things that have been holding you down, holding you back. And it could be very internal, like I said, or connected to situations that haven't been good for you. I also got 2 animals for you. We'll get into that in a minute. There's also someone that does not have access to you. This person is still nosy. They were literally showing me a nose. And I mean, they could be online. This could be a group of people. This could be a neighbor. This could be an ex. This could be, I don't know what that situation is, but this person no longer has access to you, but they're still in your field. And again, something about clearing out your energy, because it could be affecting you. And it feels like it's coming up right now because it's clearing this void. This period has been necessary in order for you to move in a new direction, to open up your energy, for you to get clear. Okay. So, okay, also, Queen of Pentacles. Let's continue with that. So a message that I heard was, feel our own inner well in order to help others. So Sagittarius, you are a helper, you're a giver. And I think that other people know this. And so it's time to fill yourself up. Some of you could already be doing this. Some of you could be, you know, already doing what you need to do. So the timelines can be different for all of you. Okay, and the word steady came through. So getting grounded. Queen of Pentacles, she's about self-care. She's about prioritizing her well-being. She's about her money, her home, her health, and she's routine and structure. So, okay, the two animals that came through was, oh, and something about 5 years. So maybe you've been on a journey since 5 years ago, or there's significance to 5 years somehow, or the number 5. I was also getting 1212, and I heard silence, listening. Okay, so the two animals that came through were the rabbit energy, and the seahorse. Now, let's get into the seahorse, because I did do some research, and so this is something I've been doing for years, where my guides will take me down the rabbit hole and you know, I know what is standing out, what I need to focus on, the information that comes through on my phone. So the seahorse is about new partnerships on the way. It's also divine masculine energy. This is it represents patience, persistence, serenity, which is everything that the Queen of Pentacles, that calm demeanor, steady, grounded energy, that's the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, it's an energy. So they can also see through barriers that others hide behind. It's very intuitive, the seahorse. So that might be significant for some of you. Oh, and that was another thing that came through. I heard, I know I wrote it down somewhere. It said, swim, not climb. Swim, not climb. So, you know, that just feels very symbolic for really following your intuition. This isn't about forcing. This isn't an overly masculine time. This is about really using more of, I feel like the feminine is very strong right now in you. Okay. So it's about utilizing those gifts, because when you're overly aggressive, overly forcing, or it's not working. So right now, if things haven't been working, it's because you need to take that time to really slow down, because it's about, there's something that needs to be seen. Okay. So let's see. The seahorse also represents new chapters that are starting in your life. So, and I have been doing your readings, and the world card keeps coming up as a new chapter, a new cycle beginning, karmic completion for a lot of you. So when I started doing research on the rabbit, which I'm kind of familiar with already, you know, it's a symbol of creativity, of abundance, for fertility. It can also represent worries and anxieties and frailty. There's a lot to the rabbit. Good luck, you know, sexual energy as well. So when I saw this rabbit, it was not sitting up. Essentially, it was actually kind of in the grass, not laying down, but it was burrowing. So I decided to go on the rabbit hole again, research here, to see what spirit would bring through. So the burrow is actually a hole, a tunnel, a dwelling. It's a safety, a shelter, it's security. And again, this goes back to the Queen of Pentacles, of that same energy of security. So I feel like for some of you, it's time to come out of the burrow. There's something that needs to come out of you. It could be very metaphoric here. So hopefully you're following me. There's something that needs to be expressed. This safety, it's like spirit has been holding you here. You've been in this cocoon, in this dwelling, in this shelter, and now it's time to come up. And some of you could even look at this as maybe you've been going through a really rough time, a really period of darkness for some of you. It could be a really challenging time where you've needed to isolate yourself or seek safety in some way. So this is a big turning point, I feel, for whoever is resonating with this message. I know it's very abstract, but that is intuition. It's not always so clear-cut, logical. This is it, this is it. No, intuition is very abstract. So also the Native Americans, which I am like 40% Apache, so I always look up and compare meanings as far as like animal guides and whatnot. It means, the rabbit means to let go of the deepest fears that you have and see the good in life. And I feel like that relates because Sagittarius, it feels like there's a group of you that, again, there's something about repressed trauma or things that have just happened related to other people that have affected you. So again, this is like a turning point for you. Let's see. Yeah, and another thing as we were going down this tunnel that I was seeing that appeared to be like earth, a lot of unsettling emotions came up, fear and just unsettling. Again, this, it was like Five of Pentacles energy. It's like not feeling safe, the unknown, you know, it was just like that. So, okay. So that was your automatic drawing. Let's go ahead and get into some cards. Let's see what else wants to come through for you. Sagittarius, let's see. I'm going to grab this deck. What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? All right, so there's something coming in that's going to be very exciting for you. I like this. This feels like your energy. Yes, I'm going to tell you why here in a minute, because I'm telling you there's a need to cleanse your energy. It's like some past situation, a lot of negative energy, especially as it relates to a person. Okay. A lot of you, it's other people as well. It could be in your career, your work life. It's like other people. So right now it's a time of like balancing out, clearing. Okay, it's like there's something, I'm telling you, there's something within you that's been waiting to be seen. It's almost like an energy of holding you back. And this, I just caught the word ghost. Now, this could be a person. This could be something within yourself that's been kind of there, and it feels very murky, but you're finally seeing it. You're seeing it. Something that's been attached to you. Okay, so a lot of you too, there's a lot of like, Spirit is wanting you to be in the present, not worried about the future. A lot of you too have gifts here. I'm telling you, look, she's actually reading oracle cards. She's actually reading oracle cards. So some of you could be readers. And then we have shift your focus. Thank you. There's some sort of like knowledge that you're receiving, or you will be. I'm telling you, some sort of clarity that's coming in for you. But you have to slow down. I keep just getting that message. How you do things has to shift. How you see something has to shift. And it has something to do with your own perspective on yourself. Yeah, look, change. Some of you could be moving, relocating. This feels exciting to me. It feels like this is what you've been needing. And it could be energetic if it's not literal. It's like getting ready for this. This is why this is happening now. Because you need to get into alignment. Because this is coming. And there's worry. I feel like some of you feel that some of you could be feeling that there's big changes happening, coming in. Some of you could have a choice too. So clearing out your energy will help. This will bring the clarity that you're seeking. You already know the answer. Some of you already know. Some of you already know, but there's still fear. All right, look, yeah, envy. I'm telling you, a lot of people projecting on you, expecting on you, watching you. There's something here about other people. All right, karmic connection for some of you. It is like past romantic relationships. You've done some learning and it's been a tough lesson for you. And I'm telling you, a lot of you, it's like there's a shift. There's a shift, and here's that Five of Pentacles kind of energy where it's like you go from this to this. But first, this happens internally. It's like at first, it's like this choice that you decide for yourself. Like, no, I'm not going to repeat this. No, I'm not going to stay in this energy. Some of you, again, this energy of needing to have more fun, needing to do things that help you remember. There's something that you're calling back. Thank you, Spirit. There's something that you're calling back. I just heard innocence. So innocence, I don't know. Okay, so do you remember when you were a little kid and before all the trauma and drama, and some of you it could have started really early, but there still was a sense of the world was just full of possibilities and you were invincible even at some level, right? And it was fun and playful. And then you woke up and you're realizing, yeah, no. Do you remember? I mean, I'm even thinking of my own childhood here, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's hard to, the time blocks, right? Some of you, it's like you didn't have that period for very long, but that's the energy you're calling back. There's something that you're pulling back, and it feels like that innocence, that part of you that was open. And that's the healing journey. That's the process. That's what you've been having to go back and get. Because life has just been, some of you have went through it. Some of you have had some really tough lessons. Anything else for Sagittarius? You're calling this back in, Sagittarius. Yep. Look at this. And here it's like it's a cave. I mean, I can't remember in the Game of Thrones. This is the Game of Thrones deck. This is like the crypt, right? It's like something is coming back to life. Something that you lost. You're getting it back. I'm telling you. And a lot of you, there's a choice point here. I'm hearing timeline. There's a point in the future. And it's going to... I'm sorry, I can't even talk. It's going to shift your timeline. This is going to change the timeline. but it's up to you to get into alignment now. And I've mentioned this before. It's like you have to be the energy, attract in order to attract it. So it's be the energy that you want, be the energy that you want to align to. You have to be that. If you want abundance, you have to be abundant. If you want certain things, you have to be that. So I feel like there's a lot here that's shifting, and it's good. Some of you are getting your fire back, your motivation. If there's been any kind of drains, things that have been stealing your energy, it's like you're pulling it back in. You're regaining it, but it's like a whole new twist on it now too. And this is bringing in some emotional fulfillment. Some of you, it's a dream that you had. I feel like these are gifts too, Sagittarius. It's like you have a lot of capabilities, but some of this is even hidden. It's like you could do more. You could have more. You're calling in. Yeah, look, 5 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. There's the confirmation. 6 of Cups. There it is again. Yes. 6 of Cups is about innocence. It's about harmony. It's about sharing. It's about learning from the past. It's also past life energy. There's a lot to this card. It's not just the past. I mean, it also is, you know, usually it's children on here. So there's something, it's like whatever situation external to you or within you, you've been defeated by things that have taken place, or you've been stuck in this mode of doing things a certain way. And you're highly skilled here. This 8 of Coins. Remember, he was, whose son was that? He was John Baratheon's son. I can't remember his name. I don't even know if I remember their names, but he was actually the king's son, and he was like the bastard, and he was like a master welder. So there's something about you and what you can do, your skills. It's like taking it to the next level. But this is all actually going to fill you up. This is going to fill you up emotionally. There's something that you're reclaiming. There's something that you're doing differently. There's something, it's like a new twist. Some of you, it's like reigniting something here and it's going to prove to be successful. But first you have to get your energy in the right place. All right, Sagittarius, let's get a final message for you. Sagittarius. Anything else for Sagittarius I need to know right now? Trust in the magic, White Raven Spirit. Also, I'm going to do some final charms. Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. Slow and steady wins the race. Turtle Spirit, I like that. That's also an energy of Queen of Pentacles. It's slow moving, it's patient. There's something happening for you here. Well, I'll be. So can y'all see that? The first one that I'm seeing here is the sea turtle. I mean the sea turtle. The seahorse. Nice. Okay, what else do we have? Let me move this so y'all can see better. So if you're still here, definitely confirmation for you. So we have the tree. I always think of your ancestor guides. I always think of getting grounded. We have the word believe. We have miracle. We have another turtle here. We also have believe again. So something about your faith returning, the cat. Cats might be significant to you. I feel like some of you might have a cat on the other side. This could also be about your intuition and following that. You have strong intuition. It's a big cat here. We also have this angel. I always think of Archangel Michael or angels, divine assistants here. We have another, oh no, that's not. We have a heart. We have a horse. So I feel like some of you are moving towards love here. Definitely. There's something about the turtle. This is about patience and wisdom. And there's something that's changing, miracle here. So a lot of earth energy and divine assistance here for you, Sagittarius. So I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully that helped whoever it was meant for. And let me know in the comments. And yeah, Merry Christmas, because I am recording this on Christmas. But it probably won't even upload until the following days. So happy holidays. And until next time, and I am going to be posting more often. So, but again, I don't have a schedule. Hit the like button for me if you would. And until next time, take care.